The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hawkeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Yang. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. He'll sneak it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Washington. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out into 40.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. It'll be a draw. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Nebraska's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Iowa has the ball back on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Yang. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off-play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Travis. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Off the play fake. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here in Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll try the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted for the 11th time. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now, if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Off play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They want to run this quarterback.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's some.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls apart.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the 1st, and we got a fresh set of downs.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Yang. The short hands, it's Brock. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. That's reeled in. It's Washington. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Connection to the right. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Yang. And he will score! Touchdown, Hawkeye! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fakes the grab on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Cornhuskers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Finds a man on the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The give from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. He's got him. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. Nestled just inside that right upright. That brings him to within 1.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run. And No chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll run play action.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Dropping back, it's Yang. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got a man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Nebraska! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to pass. It's Yang. Fires on the move. Complete in the middle. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brock. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stop short of the marker, and they stop with this defense, and they get the ball back. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Unleashes one deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even up. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It's a draw. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Yang. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On target to the left. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Option look. It's Yang. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to pop the draw. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Heaves it deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Trying the left side. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Huskers line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking for a man. It's Yang. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got the back over the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Trying to get the corner. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Out of the shotgun on third down. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Right on the money. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Just an arm out. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's blocked. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's blocked. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking downfield, it's Yang. That's caught. It's Washington. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on third. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for 6. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.